Give you time
What's
to
a
pull 'em up.
big goal? What's a big goal, if you have one, that you guys want to achieve?
I'll let you go first.
I think they mean like non-YouTube though. I'm
Yeah, it's
guessing.
like a goal in general.
Probably to be doing something I'm happy in like 5 years.
Right.
That sounds so basic, but as long as I'm enjoying my life, you know what I mean? Like,
Right. You're enjoying what you do. You'll be content.
Yeah.
I feel like,
exactly.
you know, a goal for me is like, I don't know. I want to at least, you know, travel at least to 3 different, you know, fucking, fuck.
I want to travel to like 3 different cities in
Right.
Colorado.
Yeah. No, 3 different countries.
Oh, country.
Yeah, there you go.
Have you already been outside the country?
No, I have not. Which is
haven't
why
either,
I want to
but,
go.
The way you phrased that made it sound like, yeah, I want to go to like 3 countries. How about just shoot for 1 country a while?
Right.
Right? That's what I'm saying. The way you phrase it, I'm like, geez.
My fault. But I'm planning on heading, you know.
Where's like what's the top of your list to like go outside the US? Just out of curiosity. Like, where would you want to go the most?
Oh, that's a big.
I'm not gonna lie.
I would say I do want to go to Canada. That is one place I do want to go.
Oh, really? As the top? I'm not gonna lie. I thought Japan was gonna be
not the top. That's gonna be the 3rd. I'm just gonna name the 3.
Okay.
Iceland is another place that I want to go.
Okay, that's a wild card.
A wild card, yeah. Just for me, Iceland, I feel like, you know, it's gonna be a beautiful place to go to. And then the one. Let's think. I don't know.
I thought Japan was gonna be on your list for sure.
That's what I'm thinking. Is it like, you know, one of the big things that I do want to go to? Because, like, you know, you're gonna have to learn or get a translator type shit, which is not me, and I can't learn language for shit. But I guess I could say I would go.
Yeah.
To Japan.
Because I was gonna say with all the fighting game conventions and stuff that you not only like, but you like I would think that, cause that's the top for innovation. And I thought that would be the
definitely
closest. Next question. This is for DesToNice. What inspired you to start making content?
I would say it was more on the edge of, like, you know, we'll say when I started, it was just more of like, you know, I'm playing games, might as well give it a try. But what inspired me was, you know, I guess it would be more of a part of like when people actually say, I actually enjoy watching you when I come home from school and shit, or just, you know, it was kind of like, you know, more just like the people interaction, I guess you could say, the people that I met, you know. I guess it just inspired. I don't know how you'd phrase it.
Well, I think he's more asking like what made you want to start doing YouTube. Like, you're talking about like inspiring you to keep going, but the way you phrase it, like, what made you want to? Yeah, what made you want to start doing YouTube?
I would say watching these 2 guys, I guess it would be Vanos Gaming and Burley's, was the 2 people that, you know, inspired me to do it. Because a lot of the times, you know, they're like humble and everything, and they're like, go for it, you know, do it type thing. Which is why, you know, I started personally. They're like, at first it was, you know, I wanted to make more videos, but obviously we know how my channel started was mainly Fortnite back in like 2019, 2018. But then I cut all that off, restarted, and then now we're here today on the DesToNice channel.
Wait, what was your channel originally called?
So we'll go back to all the way to the Xbox one was Conceited Lemming. Yes, I know. Terrible name. That was an Xbox generated Lemming. Oh. Xbox generated name. Next one was the clan shit that I had with my cousin and everything. We did MBD
clan shit. Yo, pause, bro.
Chill out, bro. We ain't like that. I don't walk around wearing all white.
Like Colonel Sanders country, bro.
No. Yeah, it's a country club.
The cool
no, then it started up that, and then the third time was a big if on like what do I really want to do, because it was more like I could do anything, you know. And I'm still planning on opening my horizons, doing more like fucking actual like outside of game stuff.
What did you start streaming on DesToNice? Like,
on DesToNice, it was.
You didn't actually start with streaming. You started with videos, but like, what did you start with?
What was like the first stream on there?
Yeah, like what were the first like games, I guess, that you like showed on DesToNice?
I think it was Rainbow Six Siege, and I could be wrong. It was, I know DVD came on later, I believe.
Okay.
But I believe the I know definitely Rainbow. It would be Rainbow. It would be Rainbow and fighting games, really, because it was mainly with OK Person when I started off. Was like fighting games like Dragon Ball Fighters, Guilty Gear, and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Next question. If you could choose to play in any sport for any team, which would you choose? And I'm gonna make this a two-parter. Like, what would you choose if you were like a kid version of you? And what would you choose if you were like you now? Like, what would you choose?
Oh, when I was a kid, I wanted to play for, since it, you know, it was my home city, didn't know much about football. It was the Denver Broncos, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was really that when I was a kid, right? But then as I kept going on, it was like, when I hit my teens, it was like, oh, I want to go play for, and this is when I made the transition to basketball over football. I said I wanted to go play for the damn Nuggets, right?
Yeah.
It was kind of always like a hometown thing to me, is what I was always surrounded by.
Yeah. What about now?
What about now? I would say I feel like I would want to go to the Golden State Warriors just for the hype of that place.
Okay. And like, Knives isn't even talking about being on like the starting five. He's just
I'll be the 12th man, bro. I won't play. Yeah. I won't play. I'll just be there. I'll throw up the three sign every time somebody hits a three.
Yeah, you can make them bang. You already know.
Right. I would sit there. I would be the cheerleader of the team, bro. Don't worry.
Yeah. You'd be the guy, like, athletes, you'd be like, "Step, sauce me up, bro," and then he just ignores you.
Right. And then I have to dab myself up right after.
Yeah. Okay, so that's cool. Do you know like what position maybe?
Oh, bro, I'm only 6, but I'll be playing definitely the 1 or the 2.
Okay. For me, when I was a kid, I probably would say, just because it's my favorite sport to play, probably soccer.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best sport. It was my best sport. And like, honestly, I'm not saying it to be in or anything. I was I mean, I'm not gonna say I am anymore because I haven't played for a while, but like, I was pretty nice with it. Like, I'm just gonna agree it. Like when it got into high school, I just didn't want to continue with it because, man, I just didn't like my school was one of the ones where like if you had rich parents, like they would pay you to be on the team. Like I would go to tryouts, kids that were not make the team, yet the kids that weren't hustling and like weren't even the best players there would make the team. And I'm like, okay, we're already a losing team over the past few years. Like, at least put the best players on the team. So I got sick of it real quick. I'm too much of a competitor where, like, if my coach isn't going to try to win, why should I? You know what I mean? So then I started doing like other stuff, like other than sports, and that was like theater and stuff, because I like doing that too. But like, I really would have liked to continue, and like, I think like I've been playing since I was a little kid, and I don't know, I might have gotten some, I don't know about offers, but I might have gotten some looks, and who knows, maybe I could have went to like a D3 school or something, you know?
Right.
But yeah, I would have said soccer when I was little. Now, man, I'd probably say baseball, just because like I look at some of these guys and like and like I'll see like some chunkers playing baseball, and and they won't even have that good of a batting average, and I'll be like, man, if I could have gotten into some like good batting camps or something as a little kid, man, I might have been able to. I think anyone could probably be able to, because all that you got to do there is just hit it into open space, right? You don't have to be a speedy guy. Like, it sure helps. Like, trust me, it does. But like, if you have a consistent batting average with getting singles and doubles, dude, right, you could get a solid contract. Like,
right.
Yeah. So I'd probably say baseball. Yeah.
Okay.
And it says, what sparked your love for gaming, and what's your favorite memory involving it, and what's your favorite video game of all time?
Oh,
that's like three questions. So this first question is, what sparked your love for gaming?
I would feel like, me personally, I'm more of a story game type of dude. Like, you know, you see me playing a lot of multiplayers and all that, but I feel like what sparked it is like truly like story. Like, if you can catch me on with a good story, I feel like I will enjoy any game. Like one that I'm playing right now, God of War Ragnarok. 10 out of 10 story right here. And then I'll let you answer.
What sparked my love for gaming? Alright, so I forget exactly how. So like, I played video games like when I was really little, like cousins or like sisters, like, well, my sisters always had Game Boys. Like, I think I've had every single version of the Game Boy, but like my first ever console to myself that I had was the PS3 when it first came out in like 2007, I think. And that was because I got really good grades in school that year, I remember. So like, it kind of sparked, because I remember asking at the beginning of the year, like, hey, like, if I get all A's, can you get this console for me? Like, I asked my parents, and they're like, yeah, sure. And then like the satisfaction of doing it, and then I mean, I didn't know what games to get, so I just told my parents to give me whatever. Of course, the first game I got, and like at the time, I'm probably like 8, maybe 9, and the first game I play is probably the most graphic opening scene of a Call of Duty, which is Call of Duty World at War.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm like kind of scarred from it as a young lad.
Right.
And like, I remember like playing it for the first time, World at War specifically, and being like, yo, like, what the heck did I just play? And I think I even had a nightmare that night, because I mean, dude literally gets burnt with a cigarette while being tortured, and then his throat is slit right in front of you.
Right.
And but then I played it again, like after I mustered up some courage, because I wasn't sure what else was gonna happen in it. And I ended up really liking it, and I got into other games too. And like, along the same note is nice. Like, I'm also a story kind of guy. Like, granted, I got into multiplayer later than I did story games, right? Like, I know a lot of people don't really like playing the campaigns on Call of Duty games. I know some people don't even play them at all. Multiplayer. But like, when I was a kid, my parents wouldn't let me play multiplayer, because they didn't trust me playing with like other people, because there's like pedos and stuff, right? There's creeps.
Right.
So, yeah, I didn't get to play multiplayer until I was like probably like a year, maybe 12, maybe even 13. So like, I grew up on just purely story games, right? So like, I still kind of love them to this day. And Yeah, that's probably what sparked it. I would say. What's your favorite memory involving it?
In games?
Yeah. Do you have a favorite like memory with gaming?
I would say, yes, I do. I would say it was when I met these two really nice people at the time. It was when I was like 12, 13 and everything. I'm not gonna say their names or anything, but if they still watch me, they know who they are. But we played Minecraft, right? And yeah, it was like those two people that I played Halo with, Minecraft, whatever was out at the time, and we genuinely had fun. And it was like every day after school, we would all get on, we would all enjoy ourselves, right? And it was something, you know, that I missed, right? GTA and all. It was like something that I'm gonna miss because I really did enjoy playing with those guys. It happened, you know. Life goes on, and you know, people either drive away from games or they still stick with them.
Yeah, absolutely. I think my favorite memory with gaming is just like I used to be really introverted and like having trouble making friends. Clearly, that's not the way I come off now. I feel like, but like when I was younger, I had immense difficulty making friends. Like, and it wasn't more so with like saying awkward stuff. It was more so me not putting myself in situations where like I went like not doing clubs, not doing stuff like that. So like when I did get multiplayer, like when I was 12 or 13, and had to start pretty much talking to people like on the teams and stuff, I got better at like just talking to people. And like I know that sounds weird, but like it's true. Like I just got better socially. And I think that's my favorite memory. Like, I kind of remember bonding with some specific people as well. But I think overall, just, like, learning how to communicate better with people and, like, gaining more confidence in doing so, like, is probably just my favorite memory.
Right. And then best game of all time. Yeah, so your favorite. That's a hard one, man. I guess for me, it would have to go with the classic. I would have to go Super Mario Bros. On the Wii, right? I would have to say that one because that was the time when me, my mom, my sister, we were all playing that, you know?
Yeah.
That was like one of the first things where like it got me into multiplayer that wanted to play, you know, with people. So I would have to say that is always going to be my favorite game. I know, like, I stayed like a whole lot of others, like, oh, this is my best or my most liked and all that, but I'm always going to return to Super Mario.
Yeah. So I know I've already said this, but like my favorite game to play for myself was probably Heavy Rain. Just when it came out, I really liked the game. But like thinking about based off what Nice said, I think my favorite game, now that I think about it, would also probably be a game that involved my family. And like the majority of my family does not play video games. Like my parents are kind of on the older side. So when the Wii came out, it was kind of huge because I could like take my dad on and like bowling and stuff. So I'd probably say Wii Sports, or specifically, what was the second Wii Sports to come out where it was like the
Wasn't it Wii Resort?
Yeah, something like that. I like the second one better for sure, but just Wii Sports in general, because that was something my dad and I could do. And like my dad didn't find it complicating, right? Because it's pretty self-explanatory. Right. And like everybody in my family would get on, and we do like these tournament nights, which unfortunately we're not able to do anymore. But that's besides the point. Like it's just good memories, you know what I mean? And thinking about it, that's probably the best memories I can remember with gaming with my family. Like even when my parents would have like work friends come over, like when the Wii was really popping, I remember them coming over and they'd be like, okay, let's do a tournament, family versus family. And that was really fun, you know, like it was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, is that it? No more questions?
We got one more question and then we can end it if you want. This is kind of weird. It's specifically asked to DesToNice. What's DesToNice's body count? That's kind of weird.
All right, bro. Are you serious? Or are you fucking around right now?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, bro.
My goodness, bro. I was about to say.
Nice was about to say, in the streets or in the streets?
Right. Goodness.
Oh, it's like, yeah. I was watching this video where it's like 6 guys blind date one girl, and she asks him, what's your body count? And the one guy just says, today or like all time? And she's like, oh, what's it today? And he's like, 1. And she's like, okay. And then she's like, what about all time? And he's like, 1. I just lost it. I thought it was funny. Yeah, but I think that's all we got here for the podcast.
Alrighty. That is the second podcast of, just us talking, sports, getting questions from y'all. So if y'all do want to go, ask some questions, either leave them in the comments or just go text one of us on Discord. My Discord will be in the link below. Join server, and then I'll make a channel for that if you want to ask us questions, if there's not already. But yeah, thank you all for coming in today, and yeah, I believe that's all. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, guys. So I know I haven't really been streaming a lot on my channel, but I do plan on starting this other channel I had up that I had started with my friends called Steel Stains, and I'm just gonna be posting videos, not doing streams, but I'm gonna be making videos on like Steelers, Penguins, basketball, and I'm not just probably gonna stick to those teams. So if you're into sports, I would definitely recommend go checking it out. I'm hoping to drop a video here this coming week here. So yeah,
definitely. Well, alrighty. I'll say this one more time. Thank you all for coming in today, and I hope you all have a good rest of y'all night, or day, or evening.